This is Hong-Cheng. Okay, second from the Wing unofficial menu, right? The topic is screen menu. Okay, the Wing comes with 10-inch touch screens on the top here. So this is a touch screen, so everything can be touched. And from the firmware 1.11, there is a function to disable or enable this touch screen function. So if you press setup and clear solo here and blank button together for like 2 seconds, then here something came in, the X mark here, so touch is not working. Okay, so if you happen to have the old Wing like manufacturers like about a year ago, and there is some malfunctions of touchscreen function, so there's something going on like ghost touch thing that people call. So if there's a fader moves, or then actual fader is moving, the assigned one, so the whole sound system get messed, then use this one, this function to disable the touchscreen functions. And how to enable? Just press these 2 buttons together, then the X is off, right? So you can use the whole touch screens. That's a good thing. And I found one thing, one nice thing is when you see the something with the lines box here, like a thin line here, right? That means you can click it. There is a function behind. And something that don't have any lines here, nothing, right? Nothing. But here, thin line, right? You can press it, there's a function. So that's a command like thin line. Remember thin line, okay? So same thing. Here's okay. I'm gonna go back to general. This is the basic menu setup. So basic, like whole system menus, right? So let's just go one by one. General, there is a console, a preference, and clock, user MSD access. This is a memory. I'm not sure what the MSD is, but this is kind of a USB functions to your computer side. On-screen fader, initialize here. Okay, so basically this console section can tells you the console name. This name can be changed, and serial number, and the firmware, current firmware version, and updating. So you can use the USB or the computer side. Okay, this USB MSD access, like if you press this one, then the computer will have the external hard disk as this Wing mixer, so you can put the new firmware there and just update and data. So there is a data partitions, just like this says OS partition and data partition, which is this is kind of computer, the OS. I heard this is the Windows base, I think, or Linux base. I'm not sure. Okay, preference. There is a confirm snapshot load, confirm library override, show meter page when locked. So this can be like on and off for each things, right? So confirm. Okay, here's on-screen fader select on and off, and resolutions, like how the whole sensors goes. Clock side, okay, you can press this one and set the clock 12 hours or 24 hours, and date. Okay, shut down. So normally you can just simply shut down by the power switch, but it is recommended to shut down you using this button, confirm. Just like this. Press setup and press home to reboot. Press setup and home to reboot. So it is better to use the button here than just turn on and off. While the old electronic devices, like when the power is on and off, there is that's always the danger there. Like it's not just, you cannot have just 110 volt right away. It's just going up and down. So this thing, and here's the initialize. So if you wanna like reset up everything, then you can use this one. Okay. Second menu, audio side. It's quite a kind of difficult concept that you're in. So I'm just go one by one, but certain things I'm gonna skip it because there's a kind of difficult to understand what the solo thing is. So first, clock, right? So digital mixer. So it needs to set up the clock. So either 48K or 44.1 kilohertz is the basic clock rate. So like 1 second divided by like 48,000 or 44.1 thousand, the basic clocks for the whole digital audio processing. So you gotta have certain things, and you gotta have all digital interfacing. The devices should be the same. The sync source, so it does have the internal and AS50s and Dante. I have a Dante module, so the card and AS EBU. So choose whatever that you need to choose. Okay, input select. This is the new thing on the Formula 1.11. So it can be like from this window, you can actually select all the things like this way. So it's like a main. So the green is main, and this is auto input. Manually, you can choose main and alt, right? Like that. So alt is kind of orange. So this can be main. You have two paths, right, on the each channel sections. So you can like if it's set up like auto mode, something like that, everything auto here, then you can have just one button to enable like just choose main input or alt input by just one click, right? So something like that. So this is current system input, not the channel inputs here. Okay, that's nice, right? Preference here. So main bus link, and this is mute groups. So this is fader could be same as a mute, so it can be muted. Mute group and solo in place, override, startup main mute. This is really good. If you wanna turn this thing on, when you turn on the mixer, the automatically mute the main output, so there's no pop and what other things. Okay, exclusive solos. If you set this thing on, you only have just one solo at a time. So off, you can have like 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever number of your solos together. Okay, solo follow select. If you select this one, when you press solo, see, so it's just different things, right? Where the exclusive solos on, so just one, right? Just one solo at a time. But if this is off, you can have like as much as you want, right? Okay, and also the solo follows select. If it is on, when you press solo, the channel select will be follow. Something like this, right? Yeah, solo channel select is follow the number 4 here. So if I solo the 11, then the 11. So this is really cool. Like solo here, and you can see that channels. And select follow solos. Okay, and also reverse, right? So if you press this on, so select, then solo follows, right? Get that function on and off. Solo follow, select follow solo, clear solo, so nothing changes. Okay. Bus send-on fader activate solo. So this, when you use the solo send-on fader mode, you can actually solo that sends on the bus sections this side. Okay, solo mode. this is yeah, you gotta understand kind of a little bit deep. This made like different solo mode, like solo on the live side is different than studio or solo in place, where the solo in place is the where you can have all other things come together. It's like if you put the reverb on it, so solo in place, then you also can have a reverb with it or stereo pannings. So later, okay. And this is a solo system. This is kind of yeah, those things. Channel solo, PFL or AFL. So you can select a solo point. So fader, like pre-fader listen or after fader listen. So if you mute it on the channel solo AFL, you cannot hear it. But on PFL, you can hear it. So even though you muted some of the channels in the PFL mode, you can listen the what does come in the channel there. Okay, buzz solo, same thing, PFL, AFL. So buzz solo, we normally do the AFL. Well, it's just up to you. Main fader, yeah, main solos, PFL, AFL, matrix, yeah, those things. So solo. Oh, this is cool thing. So this is a new thing on the firmware 1.11. If you choose channel 39, okay, here. Okay, I will just show you this window. Set source listen channel. Do you want to set aux7 customization? If you press yes, then you can actually solo the ins, just like the input sections here. Sorry. I don't do edit on the video, so it just happened. Skip it, okay? So you can actually solo the whole input devices this side. So SRC solo on. If this thing is on, you can select this one, but solo sound will come to the aux bus 7 here. So if you made the aux bus 7 on and listen that thing to the your solo system, then you can actually solo the whole ins and outs, the local ins and or AS50 ins. This is really cool. This is amazing things that just added to the recent firmware update. So no matter it is connected to your mixer side or not, you can actually solo the whole about 300 inputs. You can check the what the source is. Very nice. And USB audio side. Okay, so it can be channel 39 or aux7. You can choose one of them. If you use like a whole 48 mixing channels, you can go for the aux7. Okay, but if you left the 39 available, then you can use this or off. Okay, that's nice, right? Okay, so ins and outs. So USB side, you have ability to choose USB the track numbers, 2x2, 8x8, 16, or 48x48. Like I said, 48 channel I/O interface is really expensive, maybe expensive than the wing mixer. Okay, that's nice, right? Okay, 30 minutes. Okay, Surface. So Surface section is about the this hardware side. So it does come with all the lights. The funny thing is it does come with the glow light. So if you select this and use this knob to turn on, the light on the back panel will go on. Yeah, this is amazing. And second thing amazing is the patch light. So I'm not sure you can see this or not, but if you turn it on, the rear side, the microphone inputs and output sections, there's a light. So when you're in the dark, like FOH, like church or some other things, you need the flashlight or your phone to just show. No need to, just patch and turn it on, and there is a light back there. amazing, right? You're gonna like it. And yeah, button, LED light, mirror, yeah, all the adjustable main LCD, this brightness, thinner strip, this on the other side, a scribble. See this whole thing, amazing things. Okay, main mirror source, this one. You can choose any of this one, select his channels, and this one. This is new thing. This is really good. And main mirror tap, automatic or pre-fader or post-fader, right? Fader speed. For the whole, when you press certain things, you see the speed. See? Slow, right? Medium. Fast. Going fast. I like test mode. Tap flashing. So this is kind of, tab is the insert point and other things. So I didn't check it yet, but yeah, something like that. Channel mirror, yeah, all the channel mirror side. This one, bus mirror, main mirror, yeah, those are the selections. DCA mirrors, that's nice. Okay, show source on scribble. Here the source card 11, right? So off, there's nothing, and it says just one O, and some other times there's like a two O's. That means stereo inputs. Okay, so this thing is good. Screen follows strip. This is a strip section, so the connection between these two. In the strip, touch selected. This touch. So when you press this one, see, the screen follows, right? But if you disable this, it is not following. It is not following. Just this one, right? Go back. This is not following, but when you press this on, following, right? The gate and compress and other things. So if you happen to have like two people using the mixer, yeah, one people can use the this side, the other one can use this side on different channels, and you can do that thing too. Okay, channel auto select. This is fun thing, and you can actually try to understand these things. Okay, send on fader button flashing. So send on fader here, it just keep, see, flashing lights, right? Or just on or auto mode. There's some other thing. Show SOF frame. That means when you press this one and select this, nothing, right? But if you check this on, here's send on fader. So you are looking at send on fader mode. So that's cool, right? Double click, select home. So double click, then go back to the home screens. See? So if you turn it off, nothing. Turn on, go back to the home screen. This is like a new thing. It just keep coming. It just keep growing. It just keep revolving to the other mixer, which is good. Okay, remote side. This is the Midi remote section. So this kind of a different thing. So you can use Midi remote controls. Okay, USB or the DIN is DIN format, the general Midi, the connector. That's called the DIN. Okay, so external Midi controls. If you use this one, then the external Midi controller can control your mixer. Network. You will need this one. This is the just for the wing controls, not the audio side. So there is if you put the Dante card on it, or Dante modules in it, then there will be like up to 3 IPs that wing mixer can use, not included the AS50 things. So it's just this when you see this one on the setup menu, this thing is just for the computer, the wing mixer IP. So when you use the control app or some other things, yeah, that way, right? And the other like Dante IPs you cannot control on the wing mixer. It is by the Dante controller, which is kind of a DHCP on it. That's the next thing. OSC lock console for any USC parameter change. Oh, this is the OSC is another way to controlling. Okay, just that. Okay, DAW side, I explain it. This is whole new chapter, so you can go with it. Or I made some videos so you can check it. DAW enable, disable, so connection, DIN, the MIDI connection or USB MIDI. So emulation, MCU, make it control unit or HUI. Use upper CC for DAWs. When you click this one, you top here sections, so you can use for the DAW controls. Disable wheel during play. So the wheel section here, the wheel. So those things. Okay. So that's the basic thing about this whole setup menu, and it is over 20 minutes. So I'm gonna stop right now. Okay, let's see next video. All right, thank you for watching. Subscribe. Okay, bye.